Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Buffalo Bulls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bulls will kick it away to start.
Set to kick this one away.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bobcats offense takes the field to start this game off. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to pass, it's Navarro. They're trying to get to him. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return, it's Birch. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. The offense set for a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Give to the back. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Balls at the 14.
Second down coming up. That's the end of the
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Right through his hands, you just have to make that catch and it'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Pocket starts to collapse. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Finds his man, it's Johnson. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. He breaks a tackle. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? This quarterback part of their running game. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
Buffalo, 10. Ohio, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Athens, Ohio for an entertaining first half than you? Here's a quick recap. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Payton Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Showing off the arms. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Second down coming up.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. He'll do it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. With the catch, it's Dennis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man enough for the first. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Back to pass, it's Navarro. They're bringing heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. Fires left. It's caught downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Trying to get to him. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got it past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Into the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Paul Bunyan's trophy on the line today. Michigan and Michigan State, this historic rivalry. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
they got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.